This is a blind wild game taste test. We have 5 species of game meat that were all killed by either Kara or me last year, 2023. The main reason that we're doing this is because Randy is extremely confident. He's been talking to Mad Game about how he's going to get 100% right. This is our fifth, this will be number 5 or 6, fifth wild game blind taste test. No one has ever got them all right. Has not happened.
I think it's going to be tough. I think that the original blind taste test that we had, we went in with a lot of confidence, knowing that we've eaten a lot of wild game, and that we're like, oh, it's not going to be that hard, and we all miserably failed. We just got random chance. And so since then, it's been about the same percentage for all the different wild game taste tests that we've had, and I'm going to just guess that it's not going to be any different this time, because why shake it up? But if it is, great. We tried to make it as consistent and uniform as possible.
And we brought in the big hitters of Randy. So Randy is participating. We finally got him. We locked him in because he kept evading all the taste tests before. But we got him, and we have Jamie. We have Chef Jamie, legit wild game chef. So if anybody can identify it, these two, in theory, according to them, should be able to do it. Let's see.
All right. We have elk, mule deer, antelope, whitetail, and moose. You can kind of tell just looking at these right here, they're definitely different color variations within the backstraps. But again, this is going to be kind of the closest comparison that we can have between species. Backstrap is just the biggest, like, full muscle portion that we can taste and just purely taste the meat of it. All these animals, again, me and Marcus got them this past year. We processed all of them, and so the technique for processing is all going to be as close as possible to kind of provide the most consistent end result that we're actually tasting tonight. One inconsistency that we have is a wide range of age, but also that could play into our favor or detriment based on how you look at it. We have a mature elk, so about 5 years old. This mule deer was aged by a biologist and was aged at 9 years old. Antelope, younger guy, about 2. Whitetail, again, guess, but about 4. And then the moose, again, aged by tooth data, and that was 9. I just trimmed them up a little bit so that we can get a good sear on the outside of all of them and have it just consistent so we're not cutting into tendon and having to kind of play around that. So trimmed up a couple pieces a little bit. And now we're just gonna, again, season it with a little bit of salt. Not too much. I'm a fan of flavor, and particularly salt. I would call this a light dusting of salt. All right, grill is preheated. I'm gonna wait for that thing to get hot so we can put a nice sear on it and try and cook them all to the same temp. We'll peel them off as they get up to 135, and then I'll throw them in an oven. It's preheated over here just to kind of keep them warm. But again, I don't want it to be totally overcooked. I want there to be a little bit of pink as we cut through. We'll try our best. It's not perfect, we're not scientists, but we're gonna give her a go. I'll take wagers. And I'll also take bribes.
Bribes?
Yeah.
How much?
How many do you want to get right?
All of them.
How do you think you're going to do, Randy? You've been talking
Well-
big game.
Well, here's the deal. If it's just the natural flavors and not disguised by a bunch of pucky and seasonings and everything else, I'm going to win. I'm going to get 100%. But if they, pickle it and put all kinds of goofball stuff on it.
You're already coming up with excuses.
No, I told you guys, right? Like last week, I said, as long as you don't season the crap out of it, then it all tastes the same.
Light dusting of salt. That's all it is. A very light dusting of salt.
We'll see about that. But anyhow, I'm gonna win, folks.
This will be my 5th one.
And
I've never been able to tell.
Really? There's an old saying, you don't talk about your shooting until after the hunt. I'm feeling that maybe I spoke out of line here because Marcus is the resident carnivore. And if he can't nail it, I might be.
Yeah, I've only done a blind taste test once, and it was for BHA Rendezvous, and it was all Alaskan animals.
Yeah.
And there was 8.
Oh, wow.
And I think I got 6 out of the 8.
Whoa.
But it was all ground meat.
Yeah.
It wasn't like steaks. Like I think that's what we're having here.
Oh.
So it could be a little bit different.
How do you think you're gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna do so bad.
Pre-game interview? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do terrible.
How you feeling, Jace?
Feeling hungry, so that's good. But as far as the score goes, I think I have potential to do perfect game or miss them all or somewhere in between.
I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm coming back for a 2-peat, and I'm pretty sure that I don't even know what's on the menu tonight, but I know that I'm gonna get the highest score.
So, we got 1 through 5. There's 5 different species, as I explained. We have mule deer, elk, antelope, moose, and whitetail. What you do, go through your scorecard, try to identify what you think is what. We'll see if anybody can get them all right. No one's ever got them all right. So, we're about to find out.
Start with 1. Tell you what that is.
Going off initial. Do you know any of them yet?
No, they all taste the same to me. The texture's a little different, but they all taste the same. They're all great.
I want to tell you a secret. Come here.
I don't want to tell anyone. No, don't tell anyone your hot tips.
My hot tip was gonna be like looking at pulling them apart and seeing like the grains, but it's way harder. I can't tell.
All right. Right, your final answer. I think we should get a shot of it.
Depends on which piece I grabbed.
That's where I'm at too. It's hard. Everyone want to grade their own test? Yes. Okay. You guys ready? Okay, number 1 is elk. Woo! Number 2, mule deer.
Yeah, that's a very mistake.
I put moose.
Moose.
Okay.
All right.
I think I would have went hungry if I got.
Do we already have? If I'm not mistaken, we don't have anybody who's got all of the first 2 right? Number 3,
Pronghorn.
antelope. Yep.
I'm kind of down to process of elimination. If I screwed this up and I thought it was whitetail, then I'm thinking this must be the whitetail.
Number 4 is whitetail.
Yep.
5 is moose.
Number 5 is moose.
Wow.
I got a 0.
I got 0, right?
I got 3 out of 5.
Wow, Randy won.
That's pretty good. That's the best anyone's done. You tied. You got 3.
Good job, Blake.
I did
Jake's
too.
got 3 also.
Didn't get any.
Wow.
Marcus got
you
3.
Cooked him.
I got 3 out of 5.
Oh,
I could,
wow.
but
Yeah, you
I
guys
had
don't count.
I kind of cheated.
You looked. I
Well,
kind
no,
of
I mean I tried not to, but it's just like yeah.
They were very visually different on the cutting board.
The fact that number 3 was all the way cooked through, I was like, that's gotta be antelope.
Well, again, nobody could guess all of the species correctly. We're gonna try again. We're gonna have to keep doing these blind taste tests until somebody figures it out. I can't do it. I can't tell what the difference is, and I've eaten wild game my whole life. So we'll do it again. Leave us some comments if we should do something differently. Let us know how we should conduct this test. I'm curious what people think. We're gonna do it again. Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.